Actually, Tev.
Yo.
So what are your reflections for the past year?
It's been a good year, I think. So we've 1,000 Voices. So we've released 40 different episodes this year across 2 different seasons. I decided to take, after getting some very good advice, decided to take a little break and we do it in 25 episode seasons instead of doing 1,000 episodes in a row. And the reception has been really, really good. We get messages in the DMs or just people that I come across all the time who have been really liking the interviews and the work that we've been doing. Some people who I wouldn't have even thought have been listening to podcasts, I've reached out and been like, oh yeah, Tevin, I've listened to that episode with so-and-so and I really liked it and whatnot. And what I've really liked about it as well is the fact, so with 1,000 Voices, although we're interviewing 1,000 black British changemakers, what I love is when I get people from other backgrounds and other cultures talking to me and being like, hey Tevin, I was listening to your episode with so-and-so and I really liked it. I'm like, that's sick. Because I started 1,000 Voices originally with the idea to challenge perceptions. There's too many negative stories, too many negative stereotypes out there. We got to challenge that, you know? And the idea originally was just to get 1,000 inspirational black Britons on to come and share their stories and whatnot so people can listen and see that, oh, rah, you know, they're cool or whatever, you know, just to get more positive stories out there. It was more because I want a different Britain, a different world, you know. I want to be able to be proud about my background and who I am and to be able to speak to someone about it without fear of them thinking anything or anything like that. And I love diversity and I love culture. I love hearing about different people's backgrounds and cultures and that. So it's been cool. When I've had different people, random people come up to me like, oh yeah, I listened to that and that was really good. Not black people, of course. I want people to be inspired. There's inequality gaps and too many bad things in the UK that need to be addressed. They can't be ignored. There's gaps in so many different statistics, which I'm sure a lot of people are aware about. We've got educational attainment gaps. We've got police stop and search backs. We've got disproportionate sentencing, which is negatively affecting black people in the UK way worse. There's so many that I can delve into. Those definitely need to be addressed. And of course, we're getting our people on here, the podcast guests who are experts in these different fields, who come and share on the work they're doing in whatever they're doing and how they're challenging some of these things and building a better society for us all. I love getting people like that on, and I also love hearing from people from different backgrounds and them coming to say how much this. So it's been a good year.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing. So what are your goals for the 2023?
2023, we're looking to just build upon the work we've done so far. So we've done 40 episodes. Well, we've released 40 episodes thus far. So we got 10 more episodes as of recording this until season 2 is finished. We're going to take a little bit of a gap and then we're going to release season 3. Now with season 3, I'm looking to raise some money for that. So if you're listening and you'd like to sponsor us or invest into us, then hit me up and let's talk. But I'm looking to invest some money into that. So 1,000 Voices, when I started it, originally it was a podcast, hence the name 1,000 Voices. But it's evolved in my head over time and it's a production company now. And I'm really looking to ramp up the production quality for season 3. So I want to raise some money and literally make it look like a movie. It's a podcast, but it's a movie. And I want, really invest into this craft and put out some really good quality content, like visuals, all of that kind of thing. So for season 3, we want to raise some money and then get more people onto the podcast. I'm looking to get some more diverse backgrounds onto the podcast. It's been diverse already. We've had musicians, we've had activists, we've had people that are lobbying policymakers in the education space and child safeguarding and whatnot. We've had people fighting on a human rights aspect. We've had entrepreneurs, corporate professionals. And these are just some that are coming to my head as I'm talking. We've had a number of different people on the podcast, but I want some more diverse guests, and I like to get some people from very atypical backgrounds you don't really hear about, which would be really cool. So that's it. Season 3, 1, we want to raise some money, and 2, get some more diverse guests onto the podcast.
Do you have any closing remarks?
To close, first of all, I'd like to thank everybody that has supported us along the way. It really, really does help. It's great. The support is really good. So thank you so much for all the support so far. And also, I'd just like to say that with 1,000 Voices, I sat on it for a hell of a long time. If you know me, the first time, funny story. So I met my wife first time in 2017, and I was telling her about, well, my girlfriend back then, I was telling her about 1,000 Voices. We're in 22, this is 5 years ago. So it's not that I thought about it and done it the next day. I had this idea for years, and I sat on it and sat on it and sat on it for so long. After a while, I came to realize because of fear of failure, I didn't want to start, and then, doesn't go well, etc., etc. But I'll just urge anyone that has any kind of a passion project that you want to work on, or any kind of a passion, life is too short. Don't sit in it for 5 years. Go out there and do it. The world needs what's inside of you, and you never know who you can impact. If you do your thing or whatever and you impact just one person, you've been a success. So don't sit on it. Don't worry about making it perfect before you start it. Just go out there and start it, and you perfect it over time. And people love to see growth anyways as well. People want to see the evolution. So I'd probably say that. And yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Let's talk. Let's collaborate. Let's always looking to collaborate with people. Anyone, if you like what we're about, if you like our mission and what we're doing, hit me up and let's talk, man. Let's collaborate and work together. I think working in unity is very, very powerful, I think. So I'm always looking for people to connect with like-minded people. So hit me up and all of that. Yeah.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Peace.